Hey, welcome back to K&K Visual Productions. I'm Karthik here, and today this video is going to be a complete guide on After Effects 3D tracking, or you can call it as a masterclass on 3D tracking. And this video is going to be very helpful, and make sure you hit the subscribe button and share this video to your VFX friends. So without further ado, let's get into the video. So in this video on 3D tracking, we're gonna deal with two types of videos. The first video is about tracking a specific object, and the second type of video is about tracking a whole video itself. Let's start with the first video. So here is our first video. As you can see, this is a video I shot for creating the Captain America shield. So if you want that tutorial, I will make that soon. Now in this video, you can see we have to track that tracking pad. Now you might think, what's difficulty is there to track this video, right? But I will show you what happens if we just simply drag and drop the track camera into a video. So I have just simply tracked the footage without doing anything, and you can see now our camera is solving. So let's wait for that. Now you can see After Effects has tracked the footage, but the problem is the tracking points are all over the place, but there's not even a single tracking point on our tracking pad, which was we wanted. So for tracking the specific object, so the first step is you have to duplicate your footage, and let's disable the visibility of our bottom video because we don't need that right now. From the effect and preset, search for curves and drag that onto your video. Then increase the contrast a little bit so that our tracking points will get much more visible. As you can see, now what to do is you have to pre-compose this footage. So let's right click and pre-compose. Make sure you click on the move all attributes into the new composition and rename it as your own wish. So I'm renaming it as track. So hit OK. Now we got that as a pre-composed layer. Now what you have to do is we have to rotate this tracking pad. Now you might think this is going to be a really difficult task, but that's really simple. Because we have increased the contrast, that the rotoscope is going to be very simple. So let's click the roto brush. So click on the roto brush and double click on the video, and then select your tracking pad. Now you see how easy it is, and just roto our tracking pad. Now we can see our rotoscope is completed. So after that, let's hit freeze. Do you know the reason why we are increasing the contrast of the body and rotoing that specific object? See, After Effects, it's not like our human brain. We as a human, we know that this is the thing which we have to track, but After Effects as a software, it don't know what to track. So we have to specifically show After Effects that this is what you have to track. So that's why we are rotoing the specific object. So when we are giving the After Effects so much of details, the After Effects might be thinking like,
give your meat a good old rub. That's it. Nice and hot. Hot and spicy meat. Yeah, boy.
So after you got your tracking pad as a separate layer, what you have to do is you have to pre-compose the layer once again. So right click and pre-compose. So make sure you click on the move all attributes, and I'm renaming it as final track. Now everything is set. Now this is going to be a final step, that is just tracking the footage. So go to tracker and track camera. Now after your tracking is complete, you can see the After Effects has perfectly tracked the footage. Now you can see there a lot of this is more than enough. We can actually see there's a lot of tracking points exactly on the object which we wanted. So now take a bunch of tracking points and right click and create new solid and camera. Now you can see solid has been created, and adjust that into the perspective of our tracking pad, something like this. Let's scale it down a little bit so that we can see what's going on there, something like this. Yeah, it's perfect. Now you can make the bottom layer visible back, and there you go. You got the perfect tracking. This is so satisfying, right? This is so much good. Now you can see this is so much better. Now let's move on to our second type of video. So this is our second video, and in this video, as I said, we have to track the whole footage itself, and there's no specific object which we can rotoscope out, so we have to track the whole sequence itself. So now we can see I have chosen a video which already has a bunch of details. So for example, in this video you can see there's so much of patterns and paintings on the floor. So if you want to track something, make sure you shoot a video which has a bunch of tracking points. So never ever shoot a video, or never ever try to track a video which is having a smooth or frictionless surface, so that might confuse the After Effects. So here we have the video with a bunch of details. In this video we don't have to rotoscope anything. What you have to do is you have to add the curves from the effect and preset, and as we did earlier, increase the contrast a bit so that After Effects will find easier to track this footage. After that, right click and pre-compose. Make sure you click on the move all attributes and let's name it as track. Now you got the video set up. Now only thing we have to do is just track the footage. So go to tracker and track camera. That's it. So after tracking is complete, and you can actually see there's a lot of tracking points on the floor, and that's what we actually wanted. We wanted the After Effects to track the floor itself. Now there's a bunch of tracking points which is more than enough. You can choose any tracking point, so I'm going for a bunch of tracking points from here. So let's select them and right click, create new solid and camera, and then scale that up, adjust the solid with our perspective of the ground. So that's it guys. I hope this video was very helpful for you. I hope this is enough for you to learn what's 3D tracking in After Effects. If you love this video, make sure you show the love as subscribing my channel and help me grow. Once again, you're watching K&K Visual Productions. I'm Karthik and I'm signing off. See you in the next video. Until then, take care.